Shabbat Shalom. Monday. Nana Kojo. You want to know about your guardian's angel and the professional job you are destined to do as a career? I wait for your response. Are you still there? Or you left? GP, you are welcome. How are you? Oh, still here. You want to speak with me? You want to know your guardian's angel and the professional job you are destined to do as a career? It is very important for you to do so for your success. It is very important. If you know that the job you are doing is not working fine for you, so you need to change hand. Ogunwole Oluwasegun. Shabbat Shalom. How are you? Grace messenger of the Holy One, blessed be His. You are highly welcome to Rabbi Shamba. What do I hold this great visit of yours in my Shamba these hours? Very much fine. I want to appreciate what you are doing. The knowledge you are sharing is eyes opener. Yeah, thank you. The Holy One, blessed be His, has revealed to His servants to tell the world wide about all the fallen angels and their activities in Makot. And you also need to go and study your Torah, the Bible, Psalm 91, verse 11 and 12. What it says to you. Go and take your Torah. The Hebrew people call it Torah, but in Christianity call it Bible. Take it. Open Psalm 91. Read verse 11 and 12. Listen to the word of the Master of the Universal. You need to know your guardian's angel. You also need to make consultations to know the professional job you need to do as a career that will make you succeed in life. There's no other thing we are looking for than the wet. So don't let anyone to deceive you. The Holy One, blessed be His, Master of the Universal, sits in His chamber and enjoys His work. that he has worked. Don't think he's still working till this time. He has ordained all the agents to take good care of that. So, the Holy One, blessed be he, says in his word that my people die of a lack of knowledge. Is a lack of knowledge when you do not make consultations or requirements. You want to get married, you cannot make a consultations to know the kind of seed the woman you want to get married to conceive. And you also have children, you cannot make consultation to know the professional job the Holy One, blessed be, has destiny for them to do in Makut. You need a job that will make you to succeed, that will not make you to beg. You need to make consultations about what the Holy One, blessed be, has ordained you to do in Makut. You also need to know the guardian angel that the Holy One, blessed be, has ordained for you. If I die right now, my soul is separated from the body, and the soul arrive. There is what is called in Hebrew the 10 Sephiroth that has 10 Shabbat. I am talking about the tree of knowledge of good and evil. What do you know about that? The Yezara will be the one to address you when you go to heaven first. They ask, who are you looking for? Who are you going to tell? The name of your pastor? You are wrong. The name of your mother? Or the name of God? The name of Jesus? No. The guardian angel, the Holy One, blessed be, has given to you. He gave you this human form of body to come to Makus to make research for it. And he give you 100 years to make some research for some certain things. But when you come to Makus, do you do it? No, you don't do it. You don't do it. You will never take your time to devote. Even when the teacher, the pastor, the prophet, they are teaching, you are not interested. You are not interested. My good girl, you will be interested when the time comes. You don't know. Assuming you know, you would have been crying this hour, even before the punishment arrive. When you arrive in heaven, who are you looking for? I am looking for my guardian angel. What is the name of your guardian angel? Immediately you say it too. What kind of teaching are you people teaching in the society? The Makuts, the present world we are living, is losing and losing the taste of life, understanding, insight, intelligence, intellectual. Foolishness is now increasing in the society. Why all the young men and young women are looking for a place where they are twerking? Now, the fallen angel at hand is fallen angel of twerking. Ogunwale, Psalm 91, verse 11-12. Yeah, it's for you, my good friend. That is for you. So thank you. I need to devote myself to study the Torah. Let me finalize the message. Okay, very much fine. I want to appreciate you. Okay, thank you, GP, for what you have done, for the appreciation. It is the work of the Holy One. I have fulfilled my own part in Makut, so I leave the rest for those who are coming. Good morning, sir. My name is Philip Ulogo from Aoshi, Edo State. I want to know why things are not working out for me and what I can do for success, for my success. Thank you, sir. Are you still there, Philip? Philip, are you there? Philip, you have the spirit of Yezahara, the spirit of lust in you. And this spirit that I'm talking about, you contacted this spirit through a woman who has a monthly flow. That is how you contacted the spirit from her. So, you need to make purification to purify yourself. Ogunwale says, can I know why my friend used to be my enemy? Why your friend used to be your enemy? What a very great question. Where does the soul of the only one blessed beings resident? A resident in this form of body that I'm using right now to talk with you. And what about the enemy of the soul? The enemy of the soul is also the body that is called Yeza'ara. It becomes a serpent. That is the form of body we have, but is an enemy to the soul. How can I be free from poverty and family bondage? You want to be free from poverty. I learned that you are a prophet. A prophet. Then if you are a prophet, you want to become a strong prophet, you need to get the book of Moses. The book of Moses. If you cannot get it to 10, you need to get 8 from 6 and 7. Then if you want to become great, I will give you one of the psalms there. The psalm is Psalm 63. Then you also need to go and make consultations to know your career first, my good friend. Now, this paragraph here. Now, this paragraph right now is talking about Makot, where the light is concealed. Man, through his own labor and effort, can rekindle the light and share in the divine act of the Creator, in becoming like Elohim, keeping the Sabbath. Keeping the Sabbath is different from the Sunday service. The Sabbath, which is Friday, sunset time, till Saturday, sunset time, learning the Torah, that is two, and engineering the light of the Zohar are the fundamental ways in which we achieve the purpose. Our lives works in being accomplishing and completed as we read this word. The Sabbath, the Torah, the Zohar. Our efforts here provide the finishing touch to the spiritual evolutions and final ascent of man. There lies the ultimate power of this man. Psalm 63. Yeah. You cannot buy the book of Moses, GP. You cannot buy it. It's used for messenger. The name of the psalm I just give to you right now, Psalm 63, is called Jackie. That is his name. You need 2 verses to make use of from that psalm. One is verse 1. The second verse is verse 11. These are the 2 combinations you need to compile. I don't say so. I say Friday sunset till Saturday sunset time is the Sabbath hour. Do not make any consultations that day. Don't do any job that day. That is the Sabbath. Have you now read? The Friday and Saturday you talk about right now is a paragraph which the Torah talks about. Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 12. I have given to you Psalm 63 and 2 verses that you needed, verse 1 and verse 2, verse 11. Okay, you earlier said we need to study the book of Moses. How do I study it if I cannot get it? I am not talking to you, GP. I'm talking to the messenger of the one, only one, blessed be is, over there. So I was not referring to you. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12. Okay, GP. Thanks. So you have some issue to discuss with me? I thought you make requests, GP, which I've given answers to you. I think so. And GP, you have something to discuss with me? If you have something to discuss with me, yeah, Ogunwale, if you want to make consultations, you can click on my page. When you click on my page, you get my WhatsApp number there. When you write me on WhatsApp, you receive notifications, welcome message. Then you read the instruction. You are from Nigeria. Then promise sent me like promise, thank you. Okay, then you receive the notifications there. Or now you should be able to register for consultations about guardians angel and the professional job you are destined to do as a career. But before you can be able to talk to me personal apart from life like this, you need to register for consultation before you can be able to speak with me. And there you will also see the time you can be able to call me to talk with me. The forces and the problem we have in Makut, the present world we are living, is beyond our understanding, the understanding of human entities. We do not have understanding. The Makut, present world we are living, the world already lost its taste of understanding. It has already lost its taste. Now, foolishness is increasing among the humanity. Even when we speak words out of our mouths, the ear could not be able to have fully understanding of the word you just speak out of your mouth. So, we are done. But I cannot do everything. I can be able to do little. And the little I do, I need to give thanks to the Master of the Universe for his support in my life on how I could be able to accomplish it. My friend, do you want to speak with me? You came and you left. Do you want to speak with me? If you want to speak with me, you can write in the comment section. I am strongly in my calling as a prophet and prince in the vineyard. That is why I told you, I says you need to make consultation about your career, the professional job you are destined to do as a career. That is it. So that you will not do another man's job. Be inquisitive. A dog cannot wake up early in the morning and wake up his children and says to his child, my child, what are you still doing by this time? You are still sleeping. Prepare yourself and start going to school. Is it possible for a dog to do so? It is not possible. But it is possible for an human entity to wake up the children early in the morning and says, my child, it is time for you to go to school. Now, the difference between the dog and the human entities are called inquisitive. Be inquisitive to ask yourself why this is going on, why that is going on, why this is not going on. That is why I says you need to make consultation, my good friend. I'm a rabbi. I'm a teacher of a prophet, teacher of pastor. So by the word and the signs you see from me, make you know that I'm a rabbi. You need to make consultations to know the professional job you are destined to do, so you know your way out. Me, as a rabbi, I'm not strongly. The only one, blessed be, has given to me to teach. In it, He give me power. In it, He give me wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insight. He reveals secrets to me, untold secrets. Go and check my platform, my page. Check. You'll see the fallen angels and the guardians angels that I upload there. These are used for activities. When you have power, then you have a populations in your church. Because the work of the Holy One, blessed be, the Holy One, blessed be, can give you just 10 people that will have to come to you for prayer. And these 10 people, if you are sincere to do their job very well, they will bring the one to announce you to other people to come and favor you. But when these 10 people comes to you and see that there is no power, there is no activities, then so when you are talking about people use your word against you, truly there are different type of word. They are. Oh, you see all my posts daily. You see that the people are sleeping right now. Then I am here to devote myself into the Torah. That is it. So a prophet who do not have a spiritual father hasn't get to his goal yet. So remember, how you can be able to get the ring of protection. You saw that from my platform, GP Ali. Me, I give up a few days ago that I don't want to make the ring of this thing for anyone again, because whenever I do it for people, I had my own money before I could be able to send it to them. The fact is that Elohim protects, but there are some forces that we use this protection ring for, like all those type of amulets. It is very important. It is very important. So, because there are some forces that take the form of human entities to accomplish their mission. So when you always have the protections with you, it won't, because sometimes it's always like a film when somebody just kill person, you don't know. So it just always like a film when domestic violence took over a husband and wife. One of them just died. So there is a fallen angel that is in charge of a particular act like that. So these protections is a amulet. That is why it's not all just chain you put for neck. So when you have this type of amulet, it stays in front of your heart. When they are coming, it shines a light for the Yezara. In Hebrew, it's called Yezara. Translated to English, it becomes evil inclination. It shines the light to chase them away, but protection belongs to Elohim. So that is the difference that the human entities, they do not understand, they do not acquire. And when we make money, especially the African people, they love something free. But there's nothing you can get for free this generation. There's nothing. So before you could be able to locate me in social media, I have to pay the deal. So if I don't pay for it, you won't be able to locate my page. That is it. That is just life. So I also am happy. I give thanks to the only one, blessed be His. Give thanks. So 36, 31. You see, Torah is a topic. You see, Bible is a topic to me. You see. So now I need this help to complete my missions. So it's not just when you study the Bible alone and you say you are now a prophet or a pastor, evangelist, and you come out, how will you be able to identify what you are saying? Now, what I needed from the Bible is to pick out some verses. One verse, two verses in one paragraph, one verse, two verses. Now I need to read Exodus chapter 31, verse 16. Verse 16. The Israelite people shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath through the age as a covenant for all time. Then, referring to the night, the secret of the female, which is Friday evening. Okay. Then Exodus chapter 20, verse 18, verse 8. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. This is how to read, to devote yourself. It's not the one you people are doing. I always tell you the word. It is very difficult. Now, Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. What does it say? Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Okay. Now, this is the May side. Refer to the day, the secret of the May. Okay. So, Exodus chapter 20, verse 8 only says, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. That means he's talking about another Shamba, Zeapi, another word. Because the Sabbath represents two Sabbaths. One of the Sabbaths is the Sabbath Eve, which is the Friday evening. While the May Sabbath day is the one which is the Sabbath day on Saturday. That is the two Sabbaths we have. Now, the paragraph makes us to understand that we have the Sabbath May and the Sabbath female. While the female represents the Sabbath Eve, which is Friday, while the Sabbath May represents the Saturday that talks about Zeapin, another Shamba. Now, I am through with the Torah. 2 verses. Then, the one I read from Exodus chapter 31, verse 16, says, the Holy One, blessed be He, speak to the people of Israelites. That is Makut, the present world we are living. But in the Exodus chapter 20, verse 8, it did not say, the Holy One, blessed be His, speak to the people. But he also as well speak to another Shamba, Zeapin. And I always tell you about the 10 Sephiroth that exist. This is the instruction, the skeleton of the 10 Sephiroth. This is the present world we are living. There is another Shamba, another word here, 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 another word here. Then another word here. Then here, this is the Shamba, where the kings of kings resident before he created Makut, the present world we are living. Then the questions come to ask that, where was God when he created heaven and earth? Then the teaching needs to be going with a very cool melody, with a good instrumental to make the Mema, the resident in me, to jubilate, because the Holy One, blessed be He, always loves instrumental. That is why he created some angel that becomes a worshipper. Then you put a very cool instrumental to cool your memory. Then you enjoying the presence of the Holy One, blessed be He. Then you feel so great. Psalm 63. Yes, you need to use Psalm verse 1 and verse 11. And the names of that psalm I have given to you is called Jackie. There is an agent that represents that psalm. Each of the psalm has each angel, and each of the verses also as well have each angel that occupied him or her. What a great lesson. Then, if the Sabbath Eve could be for the female that represents Makut, the present world we are living. And we learned in it that it is forbidden to make sexual intercourse in it. And we learned that Apostle John waits for the Sabbath to be over because he embarked on his journey. That means Apostle John is very wrong for his decision to live after the Sabbath, because it does not honor the Sabbath of the Apple. Is wrong. And there is also a paragraph where Jesus Christ says in the New Testament that you should wait, let the Sabbath be over before you take your flight. Then we do not honor the main side that represents the apple. Another shamba. Something is missing. Something is missing. Something is missing. I need to find out. Yes. The light of a candle is not noticed during the day in the sunlight. The light of a candle is not noticed during the day in the sunlight. What a great paragraph. Interested. Very interesting paragraph. Therefore, she is not mentioned by name. All the praise of Sabbath, which is the glory of the day, are higher than all the days, the other day. All the praise of Sabbath, which is the glory of the day, are higher than all the day, other days. The Jackie The only one, blessed be, is a supreme master of the universe. A chamber where they gave birth to a child, and their understanding, they started crying. That why is this child born into Makut? When we go there, we say these people are foolish, that they do not have understanding. But when the rabbis come together to devote themselves into the study of the Holy One, blessed be, they find out the reality, to see that these people are correct. If you ask me, what is the greatest thing I regret in life? It's me coming to this world, even having this form of body. I regret it. Now, I read it by the Sabbath. What about those souls who do not obey the Sabbath? That is from Friday to Saturday evening. We miss the Sabbath, the things of the Hebrew. We mix it together and give birth to another thing. And some among us say the Sabbath is a Sunday. We don't know what we are playing with. We don't know. I was really deep in pain ever since I was born. But now the pay is reduced, because I see that my purpose of coming to Makut, the present world we are living, has a reason. And I give thanks to the Holy One, blessed be, Master of the universe, for supporting me to do it. You said, was our choice that we are here in Makut? The question, I know the answers to it. We are a candle. The soul are candles that the Holy One, blessed be, Master of the universal, used to say. He summoned the candle, which are the soul, and says to him, you, a particular soul, it is high time for you to go to Makut, the present world that people are living. And the soul rises up and says, Master of the universal, may your name be praised forever. Please, I don't want to go to the world, Makut, where they share blood, where they commit atrocity, crime. Please, let me be with this supernal form of body, because if I go, I must definitely commit a sin, and the punishment you have kept for us, I will not be able to withstand it. But the Holy One, blessed be His, Master of the Universal, has to say to him, so, I understand all you have said, but for this reason, I have created you. You need to go and acquire the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, insight, intellectual intelligences of all the things that I have created in Makut, even above, so that you can be able to come back to sit in the throne that I prepare for you. Then immediately, the Holy One, blessed be His, summon the minister that is in charge of birds. The names of the minister is Lord of Birds, because the minister is the one who know the particular form of body that has to suit the particular soul. So that is the answers to your question, GP. May the peace of the Holy One, blessed be His, be upon your life. Something is happening. Something is happening. But we don't care to know. We are not interested. The angel of death, that his name is Saria, has a weapon with him, snatching the soul of man day by day. Still, we are not inquisitive. The people of Israelites gathered themselves together and pleaded with the Holy One, blessed be He, to take Yizahara, evil inclinations, away from them. But the Holy One, blessed be He, says no, that He will not. I tried to search, to look for those that will plead with the Holy One, blessed be He, to please take away the spirit of death, vanity upon vanity. I was in TikTok one day, somebody came and says to me, the Rabbi, how is everything? And I say everything is fine. Say we are managing it and doing it step by step. And he say yes, we need to be very strong so that everything need to look similar to the sense. Then I laugh. The one you've run after to get, and the one you tried your best you could not get, that turned to depression, stress to you. Or you abandon and leave. As long as a man always think in his sense that now I am 50 years old, let me look maybe 50 years, I still have the privilege, and I will die and go back to the chamber where I came from. These are the inquisitive, the only one blessed beings want us to acquire, but we don't think that we die. We don't think. So when the death occur, when death want to occur, there are 3 types of angel that comes to present themselves. The angel of destroyer, the angel of death, and the Sheshina of the only one blessed beings that represents divine presence of the only one. These 3 things must be there before a death occur. The angel of destruction is going to be the one to lay the foundations, the track, the path they should go. So when is zinc inside the track, which they set for the particular person, then it is the duty of the angel of death to try to force the soul out from the body. But the soul cannot go out from the body without seeing the Sheshina, which is the divine presence of the Holy One, blessed be His, Master of the Universal. So when the angel of death battling on how he can be able to separate the soul from the body, it is 100% possible for a soul to be separated from the body without causing injury for the body. So until the Sheshina, that is called the divine presence of the Holy One, blessed beings, appear to the soul, and the soul see the Sheshina before it can be able to separate from the souls, from the body of man. Because the only one, blessed beings, has not given or revealed the secrets to the evil. He has not. But he gives permission to the evil, Yezara, evil inclinations, when we keep on disobeying the rules and regulations of the Holy One, blessed beings. And the death come and take away the soul. He do not review the day of death. And I says to myself, that Elohim, let me know the day, the hour you choose to take your servant. And he say, oh, you want me to do this to you? I say, yes. He said, no problem. I will show you example of it. And the only one, blessed beings, show me example of it. It is not easy to accept the facts. Not easy. For a man to know the days of his death. Not the one doctor revealed to you. That is different case. It's different for the one, the only one, blessed be, is revealed to you. It will tell you that this day is coming to come and take you. And when you says, oh, You will come and take me. He said, yes. But he will not tell you the particular way that he will cause the death. Even if he tell you, there's no how you can be able to escape. He can say to you, that's okay, you want to know? Okay, it will be the day you go and bath in the bedroom, oh, you just fall down and die. Then the person says, okay, for this reason I will not bath. You see, it will be the day maybe you are drinking water, and this person will say, okay, for this reason I will not drink water. Is it possible? Then the only one, blessed be, he says, I will reveal little secret to you. That is not difficult. And the immortal says, are you sure, Master of the Universal? I told you, it's not difficult. The death you are talking about, we are talking about right now, is just similar with the sleep you enjoy. He says there's nothing different. No different. He said, no different. Yes, but the difference that is there, it's not going to be the sleep you sleep for hours. Maybe 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours. But this one will be forever. Because the body is no longer useful. And the only one, blessed be, is say, oh, but I will do something to favor you. He says, what is that, Master of the Universal? The soul that I have given to you, I will give him 2 types of body or 3 types of body to operate. One body will be in Africa, another body will be in Europe, and the 3rd body will be in Canada. He said, hey, just as I'm sitting here right now, there are types of body, spirit that control. We have perispirit. Perispirit is the intermediate that link the body and soul together. Now, in another continent, they are just waking up there right now, while I am not here anymore, but the perispirit and body is working right now, but the soul is gone to another chamber to take another form of body to complete the work of the Holy One, blessed beings. So the same thing also happens when somebody fall down and sick. The soul also goes into another man's woman womb to become a baby. And when the soul goes to enter another woman, she resident there, forming new baby for 9 months. The recent body, the former body, which was the old one that fell sick, is there. So it can be in that sick bed for maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, either in coma. The soul need to go and answer the prayer of that person that requested for baby. Then 9 months, they conceive a baby, and the baby has already ordained that he just wants to come to Makut to see the life there, to make this woman happy. Then she conceived the baby. After 3 years, 4 years, the baby returned back where he came from. and the soul return back to the former body. Then reincarnation is taking place. So that is why sometimes we also find it when some people are jobless, because the body is not the one doing the work. No, it is the soul and spirit. But because this body needed to rest and sit in a particular place without doing anything that is strong, because the perispirit is just the one operating the body. So the soul also as well need to go to another chamber to take another form of body to activate. As I'm here right now as a rabbi, I know that my spirit and soul is not here. I know it has gone to another place to take another form of body to operate there. Then when it come back the next morning, it taps to wake me up, and when it wake me up, I see and I notice, hello. Then I notice that I am getting tired, or I get worried about the things that residents in Makut, the present world we are living. So we need to be very inquisitive. It is very important. So that is it. Oh, Ogun, you are back. Lorena Black, you said what? So it is very important for you to be inquisitive. A dog cannot wake up her children early in the morning and says, my child, it is time for you to prepare and start going to school. Is it possible for a dog to do so? It's not possible. But it is possible for an immortal human entities to wake up her children early in the morning and says, my child, it is time for you to prepare and start going to school. The difference between the dog and the immortals are just inquisitive. So knowledge seeks in Makut, the present world we are living. Understanding is ceasing, while foolishness is increasing. So GP says, I was literally in listening to this teaching. If only we know what is happening. Yes, my good friend. Yes. You make me to remember the discussion of Rabbi Yaba and Rabbi one of the rabbi. The both of them were talking, and the listener says, oh, I wish we came to the world to listen to the word of Torah alone. It would have been a better thing. Yes, just as I am not here. Then that is the reason why you see me, the body is weak. I'm feeling dizzy like I want to sleep, because the soul is gone to another chamber. Now, the one that is left here right now, it is the capacity of the master of the universal and the power of being devoted into the service of the Holy One, blessed be He, that will enable me to teach till next year. As long as the soul is not here. But assuming that I am not a good devoted into the word of the Holy One, blessed be He, I would have felt dizzy so much, to the extent that I could not be able to control the sleep and go back to sleep. So it is possible, if you are a strong devoted person, to control the spirit of death, if you can control the spirit of sleep. So You say you are finished for seminary school. Yeah, that is the work of a rabbi. So the people do not understand when they hear about rabbi. You know, the Africa people don't know the meaning of a rabbi. But the only one, blessed be He, has given to you just one rabbi. So it is now your choice for you to decide if you want to listen to the rabbi or not. So that is it. So this is this explanation that I just explained to you right now is a explanations of yeah, everybody need to learn. Even me, rabbi, I'm still learning. Don't you see that I'm learning? So nobody's above that. We learn till we die. So only those who do not learn are the ones who are no longer existing. So, as I was saying, my good friend, the explanations which I just make right now is a female reincarnation that represents Makut, the present world we are living. And sometimes, as I'm sitting here, depends according to the way I live the life. It is also possible for the soul to reincarnate into a ant, fly, dog, animal, anything to comes to Makut, the present world we are living. So another reincarnations that took place is a reincarnations when somebody died and Master of the Universal says to him that you need to come back to Makut. But for this that you have done, when you have this human form of body, you will become a tree in your next life. And they will say, this is the punishment you need to do. Yeah. The only one, blessed be His, we says, this is how you should do. Then you will stay like this. The only one, blessed be His, my says, you stay like this for 7,000 years. Like this. Or you stay like this. For 7,000 years. Depend of the crime you have committed. You see? So, the Lord of Birth also, as well, can also say to you that in your next reincarnation life, you become a dog, you become a pussycat, you become a cat. Depends. Different type of reincarnation. But if you come to Makut, the present world we are living at the first time, and you are being given weight, and the weight you do not accumulate it in a proper way, the only one, blessed be His, has given to you. Then the only one, blessed be His, also as well, might change his mind and says to the Lord of Birth to reincarnate you in the form of a human being to come back to Makut. But money will not be given to you. So that is why we have it and say it in a form of will. The only one, blessed be His, Master of the Universal, do it, which is what is called the law of ordain. Just as am I right now, the only one, blessed be His, my says, Rabbi of Elohim, you are going to Makut, the present world where people live. When you get there, you will spend 150 years to teach the word of Torah. And this 150 years, we are giving you 150 billion to spend in your entire life. So the only one, blessed be, is Master of the Universal. We also says from year 2005 to year 2010, this is the specific amount you can earn every month. From year 2010 to year 2013, there is going to be a restriction. We are not going to give you money. Then there, we are not going to give you work. Then from year 2013 to year 2018, we are going to be giving you 1 billion. From year 2018 to year 2020, we are going to be giving you small. But from year 2020 to year 2021, we will put you under restriction. No money, no work, nothing will be given to you. But from year 2022 till death, we are going to be giving you 10 billion. That is how the only one, blessed be, is always ordain it for everyone. So the restriction of you not getting money comes from the hands of the only one, blessed be, is, because he has ordained everything for you. But if you says the word I explained to you right now is not proper, you says to yourself that the place I was getting a particular money before, now that I cannot get, I need to change hands by going to disobey the law of the only one, blessed be, either by applying the method of becoming a criminal, a kidnapper, manslaughter, stealing another man's property to get wealth. Along the process of that 1 year or 2 years of your restriction, you went to do the stealing. All the money you get, all the money you use force will to get, these are the money that has ordained for you in your 150 years to spend. And if your age is at the age of 25 years or 30 years, you still to accumulate all the wealth which the only one, blessed be, His, has ordained for you to use in your entire life of 150 years. When you got to 30 years, now you accumulate all the total form of money that the only one, blessed be, has given to you to use in Makut. Then the day you trespass into another man's wealth, that day the police will catch you. You will be caught by the government. The day you trespass, when you don't thief your own money finish, your own wealth, you don't use them for that 30 years. When your money don't finish for the money when be say the only one, blessed be, is ordained for you, the day you trespass into another man's sources, that day you will be caught of your evil deed. Then now, the only one, blessed be, is has to come in a conclusion to enter inside the mind of that judge that want to judge your case. Because now you have 100, you just spent 30 years, and now you have 120 years left. How are we going to do it? Then the Holy One, blessed be He, make different type of a judgment. So that is one of the reasons why we need to be careful. We need to be very, very inquisitive. But in this generation, we are not inquisitive. We are not interested to know the word of Torah, the word of wisdom, the word of understanding, the word of intellectual, the word of intelligences. We are no longer interested. We are no longer interested. We are looking for a place where we can be able to see a woman that work, where they say something that could not help us, and when we are there, we are looking at the beautiful, beautiful things. We are happy, and we think that this thing can help us. No, it has no help to offer. It has no help to offer. It has no help to offer. So, Master of the Universal is a supreme, a great supreme, a great supreme that his name will be known forever and ever. But my dear, to be sincere, we are not inquisitive. We have lost our ability in the world we are living. Azumi in Ma know the next thing for him or her to do. He would have gone to do it, but Ma do not know because Ma is not interested. Ma do not know. Many of us do another man's job. We don't do the job we are destined to do because we never care to make consultations, to know the type of job we are destined to do, that will make us to be succeed, that will make us to have all the wealth we needed. We want to get married to a woman. We need to make consultation to know the kind of seed she has in her. The seed I'm talking about is not the baby, either baby boy or baby girl. That is not the type of seed I'm talking about. Merit, pleasance, pleasure, treasure, good things that comes from the supernal world. You need to make consultations to know if the woman has it or not. They are fallen angels. They have influence upon the life of a man, upon the life of a woman. They are guardian angels. So, when we are talking about the fallen angel and the guardian angel, the fallen angel is the serpent that represents the body, while the guardian angel is the one that represents the Rima in us, the soul, the lamp, the spirit of the Holy One, blessed be the word of Elohim I have given to the worldwide today. Very difficult for the Rima inside to control the body because of the fake taste of life the life provide. we should try as much as possible to make consultation, to know the kind of work we are destined to do as a career. It is very important also as well for a man to make consultations, to know his guardian angel, the ascender, his zodiac sign, to make consultations about the wife he wants to get married to, or the wife she has already married, and also as well to make consultations for the children she gave birth to know the professional job they are destined to do as a career that will make them to succeed in life. That is the inheritance of the children. I am a doctor because the career the only one blessed be has given to me is for a purpose. That one of his faithful servants is going to seek a serious sickness that will lead him or her to death. And I am the only one that could save the life of that man, which is the servant of the Holy One, blessed be He. Because I understand traditional method with my doctor. That is why the Holy One, blessed be He, has given to me the career to become a doctor. I'm a mechanic. The reason why the Holy One, blessed be He, has given to me that career to become a mechanic, and I succeed in it, it is because one of the faithful servants of the Master of the Universal might want to have accident one day, and I am the best person the Holy One, blessed be He, has put in that position to see that the brake of that car is already loose, so that I will have made it for him, for that servant of the Holy One, blessed be He, not to lose his life. I'm a food seller. The Holy One, blessed be He, has also given me the privilege, because one of his faithful servants is going to a journey, and the servants need to come to me so that I will provide food for her. That is why the Holy One, blessed be He, has given to me that career. But if I say to myself that the Holy One, blessed be He, for how long am I going to be doing this? I am not interested. Let me go to a club where ladies are twerking. When I'm seeing there twerking with a tiny pint, with a tiny brazier, and I drink wine, I'm okay. Then the Holy One, blessed be He, says, oh, I created you to come to my courts for a purpose. For the purpose of you taking good care of my lamb. You says no. For this that you have done, this is my judgment. You will become a fly, and instantly the soul become a fly. You will become a pussycat. Instantly the soul become a pussycat. You will become a tree. Instantly it's become a tree. Master of the Universal, have mercy. Forgive us our sin. Forgive us. Every night before we go to bed, we give accounts of our daily activities.
that we do not know. And those that know sometimes forget about it. It is Makot. What a pity. My friend and family, thank you so much for the day. Thank you. I really appreciate the word of wisdom that I have given to you. You can see me temporary, not forever. But now that you have the privilege to see me and to hear from me, from the little word of wisdom, the Holy One, blessed be He, has imparted in my soul that I have to teach you. It's for you that exists in these days, not for your father. Take from it. Only the wise one do not look at the form of body of a man who speaks wisdom out of his mouth. But the wise one listens to the word that proceeds out of the mouth, because it is not me that I am teaching you this word. It is the Master of the universal. I have revealed to you different types of fallen agents that represent demons and their activities. And I have also revealed to you different types of guardian angels and their activities in man's life. Each of the fallen agents represents a particular problem that exists in Makot, the present world we are living in. There are some angels in my platform that I post which are fallen angels. They represent miscarriage. Their name is there. Another represents prostitutions. Another represents the one that seek zinc, seek sheep. Another also represents sickness. Another also is the cause of marriage. Another also represents poverty. Another also represents the angel of death. All these angels that I just told you right now, we cannot fight them with our bells hand. That is the reason why the Holy One, blessed be He, has given to you a Torah. A Torah where it says in Psalm 91 verse 11 and 12, I have other agents to guide you, to carry you in their bells' hand, to protect you and follow you to anywhere you go. So it is only with the support of our guardian angel we can be able to defeat all this Yeza Ara. And I have also told you also as well that all the psalm from 1 to 150, each of them has a specific use of psalm that they represented. Psalm 1 represents the demon I talks about that is in charge of the miscarriage. Psalm 1 is for protection. There is how the Holy One, blessed be, has given us the ability to use the Psalm 1, our guardian's angel, to defeat the fallen angel. The bells lies in your hands. Thank you. Any question? If you have any question, you can proceed. The secret of Makut I comes to reveal to you. If I could stand these hours where my soul and spirit is no more here to educate you, for you to know that you have a father in your midst, I go back to my Torah. Water gives life. I need more water, my friend. Yes, let me study one chapter, one paragraph. If you have question, you can ask. Oh. Any question? Ah. So much, my good friend. Are you still there? Hmm? Are you there? Oh. Are you there, my friend? Or you slept? Good night, everyone. See you daybreak. Shabbat Shalom.